Hello everyone, Vincent Neal with Canvas Foundation, and today I'm joined by my good friend and our VP of University Relations at Canvas, the one, the only, Mr. Gary Ozello.
Thankfully, there's only one and only, that's for sure.
Now, we're doing something a little different today. It's not going to be our usual interview format, but you will learn about our partnership with Colorado State University and how Canvas Foundation is helping to support their rural initiative by providing scholarships for 4-H students. Before we hear from our friends at CSU, Gary, would you tell us a little bit more about this relationship and why it's important to Canvas and our community efforts?
Vincent, it's important. You know, our relationship with Colorado State University isn't about naming rights on the stadium. That's nice. But what is important is the commitment to the community, to the university, and that's been our flagship partnership of educational institutions. It's important because it further shows our commitment to the CSU and Fort Collins community.
Awesome. Now let's go ahead and turn it over to our friends at Colorado State University.
I'm James Pritchett, Vice President of the Office of Engagement and Extension at Colorado State University. You know, engagement and extension is that part of land-grant university that really reaches into communities and elevates the people that we work with in partnership so that we can all be more prosperous and so that our youth can be more successful. So it doesn't matter if you're from Lamar, Colorado in the southeast, or if you're from Craig, Colorado in the northwest. If you live in Cortez, Colorado in the southwest, or maybe you're from Julesburg in the northeast. Anywhere in Colorado, we're local. And our goal is to elevate all of us together with great partners. Our rural communities in Colorado are special places. You've seen that when you've walked down Main Street, or maybe you've had a coffee at a coffee shop and spent time with the community. You can see how they invest in each other. They exist because everybody is bought into the notion that they can do well together and for each other. And especially that investment comes around their children. They invest in their youth knowing that's the place where future generations will be successful, that will be able to thrive, and that will be able to prosper. And that's why those communities invest in 4-H, and why every rural community has a thriving 4-H enterprise of which it's a part. In seeing 4-H members when they're at the county fair, gosh, there's that ever-present clover that's there. And you think about all the great things that come with 4-H around their projects and the great work that they do. Maybe they're serving in a community project. And you don't always associate that with Colorado State University, but that's the place where we take those evidence-based practices and promote positive youth development. And it's through that investment that students start to see themselves and what their future might be like. Maybe that's a future in higher education. But we can't do it alone. We have to do it with great partners, like Canvas Foundation. That's why their investment in student scholarships at Colorado State University is so important. It gives us the opportunity to make an investment and to realize that future together.
4-H Youth Development is America's largest positive youth development organization in the United States. We deliver research-based learning opportunities for youth ages 5 and up. 4-H provides young people with the opportunity to learn about their spark, build relationships with others that have the same interests, and work alongside caring adult volunteers. In 4-H, youth explore and immerse themselves in project-based learning in a variety of contact areas, including photography, animal science, shooting sports, creative arts, and a host of others. It's about learning, belonging, friendships, and fun. 4-H Youth Development empowers young people to develop learning and life skills such as communication, creativity, problem solving, and leadership. We know that young people who participate in 4-H are 2 times more likely to live their lives with purpose, 2 times more likely to serve in leadership roles, and 3 times more likely to participate in community service. Scholarships are a powerful way to provide youth with the financial support they need to gain access to higher education. Scholarships lighten the burden of fiscal pressures of attending a university, and they help students work less so they can focus on their learning and their growth. I would like to thank you for joining the Canvas Foundation and supporting the 2025 golf tournament as we raise funds for new scholarships for 4-Hers planning to attend CSU.
As we talked about, Canvas Foundation is trying to support CSU by providing scholarships for 4-H students. And how do we do that? Through our 3rd annual Northern Colorado Golf Tournament. This year's event will take place on Monday, August 25th at the Fort Collins Country Club. Now it is open to the public, so we are looking for foursomes and sponsors. If you are interested in playing golf or you work for a company that might want to show your support in Ram Pride, simply visit www.canvascares.org and then go to our events tab, where you can fill out a simple, easy to use form and that's for both playing or for becoming a sponsor. Now, Gary serves on our planning committee for this golf tournament. So Gary, is there anything else you'd like people to know about this event?
Well, first of all, I think, Vincent, it's fun. And you get to be around people who share our values at Canvas as well as at CSU. And I think the big thing is with our 35 branches located throughout the state, we have the opportunity to serve rural Colorado, especially on the Eastern Plains. And that's a big investment for us, but it's an important investment to serve rural Colorado.
Absolutely. Well, Gary, thank you again for joining us today, and thank all of you for watching. And remember, until next time, we can do more together.